Hi. Do you like my glasses? Yes. It's nice seeing things through rose-coloured glasses, isn't it? Hi, Jesus. Hi, Jesus. I was just talking about Jesus. Yeah, he's a popular dude. I don't know if you've heard of him. It's kind of special to some of us, but you might not have heard of him. I mean, he's quite cool. And maybe too cool for you. I don't know. But I know him. I know him quite well. Yeah. We go way back. I mean, I've known Matt 34 years, but like I've known Jesus like 51. It's a lot more, right? Anyway, it's a Jesus joke. Jesus is laughing with us. I'm not mocking Jesus. Don't you say that in the back. I'm not. Jesus is my best friend. He told all of us that, didn't he? He did, didn't he? He said he loves all of us. He's playing us all. So let's talk about people playing games, shall we? Shall we? And why have you arrived? But sit, like, he has not been on my lap all afternoon, and all of a sudden we talk about Jesus. That's Jesus. Look, that photo. Why are you here? Go speak to Mother Mary. Thank you. Right, she's at the front door. I'm not kidding. Mother Mary is at the front door. Jesus is in the hallway and in here. He's everywhere. Jesus, and it's true. Jesus is everywhere. Mother Mary, I'm not quite sure. I've always pictured her just standing randomly around the world. I'm autistic, okay? And as a kid, it was confusing. But I'm just picturing Mother Mary just standing there. She was always so still. But Jesus, he's everywhere. He's busy. I don't know how many chest of drawers he's made, but it's probably a lot because he's everywhere. He's in my room, he's in the hallway. Anyway, enough with the religious stuff, but that's just me. I've got a pink Bible. What do you expect? Pink glasses. I like to see the world through rose-coloured glasses. You don't have to be religious, guys, to fit with me, okay? You atheists are fine with me. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, don't ever feel like that. But I'm just saying, like, it's just some religious humour. But I do have a pink Bible. And the children's Bible because it's got pictures. Okay? I don't understand the Bible without the children's Bible still, and I'm 51. It helps with the stories to then go, that now makes sense, that verse. Absolutely. So philosophical too. I wanted to study theology. I wanted to become a minister. I did. I know that you're laughing at me, but I did. I wanted to speak the word very strongly at a time in my life, because I consider myself to have a very close relationship with Jesus. I was the child that needed Jesus, and he was always there. Anyway, so autism, being a woman, being vulnerable, I am a minority group. Just let's talk about people who are manipulative and abusive, who tend to be in roles of so-called superiority. Now, I've been raised a hippie. There is no hierarchy. There's people with expertise. Hey, you got expertise in this. I respect that. That's good. You got expertise in, I respect that. You're good at that. Yeah, that's merit. Love it. It's earned and I love it. But yeah, putting a title means shit to me. Okay, I don't care if you call yourself special. You're not so special. I mean, look at us, the special needs kids. They don't think we're special. They think we're special, special, special. It's mean, right? But anyway, some of you that self-proclaim special are not special. Anyway, a large piece of puzzle of someone who was manipulating me. Oh, shock. An autistic being manipulated by someone in a higher power in the ndis. Oh my gosh, no, never. Well, it all makes fucking sense now. Everything with other people around me. Oh my God, does it make sense? Everyone's been played. And I have had this my whole life, and I'm 51. I'm a chick. Lucky for me, in primary school, there wasn't anything. Everyone mothered me because I was a nonverbal. High school, okay, mixed bag of stuff. But the teachers, we were foundation students. We were the only students in the whole school. So that kind of, guys, if I was in a normal high school, I think that they would have like literally gone, holy shit, something's wrong with this kid. But I was in a school where we were foundation students, meaning the first students to start the school. And so we had a very close bond with our teachers. The teachers are pretty cool. And basically, we were all known to each teacher properly, well, compared to other schools. So I was always had allowances made, not because they knew about autism, not because they necessarily knew about my developmental delays, no, more or my special ed needs, more about just, I guess, just logic in those days. They just used logic, and they would let me walk out of school and walk around for 10 minutes. I've said this in plenty of videos in the past, lots of times, but I'm just saying it again. And I'm telling you, like, high school was tough because the bullying went over my head, because most of the time, A, I didn't get it. But looking back now, I do. B, the teachers, well, I'd tell them, you're damn wrong. You should know everything about geography, and if you don't, I'm walking out, because that's just not right. You shouldn't be teaching geography. I literally said that in front of my whole class. I was made to sit at the front. I had to sit at the front, even with my glasses, my spectacles. That's when I first got my glasses. It was my first year of high school. Welcome to high school, and here's your spectacles. In those days, they were not trendy. These days, they are. You're lucky. But anyway, I was like, oh, I was at the front, and I'm like, well, if you don't know geography, then you know what? You shouldn't be teaching it. I was so immature. But yet I had a slight body of a 13-year-old, but not really. Actually, compared to my friends, I still wasn't really, like, my bra I was wearing was not necessary. Anyway, we won't talk about the tissues. I tried, but they move around. Anyway, maybe I should have used sticky tape and tissues. Although that would have been rather uncomfortable all day. Anyway, back to the school. Anyway, I had allowances made because I had nice teachers. I lived in a nice area. I was blessed. I had an amazing stepfather that looked after my mum and my brother and myself. And I went to a great school. And I feel that being in a good area, it did make a difference as well. And I do feel that the allowances made were very good, actually, considering, and then the close relationships, like I said, with each teacher, was good because it helped my autism, basically, because I was extremely good at performing arts because of being a dancer out of school. That quite often the dance teacher would say, like, can you do this, move or whatever, like, what is this? And she's reading the syllabus, and I'm like, for goodness sake, that's this, and that's that. I was so frustrated. I was like, seriously, lady? Seriously? But that's why I got A+++. Anyway, performing arts school. Okay. Young teacher. She was cool. She was lovely. Absolutely lovely. I did great doing interpretive dance. I was a tree. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Tina. If you're out there, we were okay, didactic memory. We were doing that together, Tina. Tina, fess up, the sweatpants. We were wearing them. You were there. Amen. I'm sorry. You cannot get out of that one. You were there. We were twins, not twins. We were, remember our nickname, Tidy? Tina, T-I-D-Y, Dyan, Tidy. It's funny, right? We had code words. She's autistic, I swear. Tina, I think you're autistic. We had code words. It's like the language my cousin and I had. We had an actual language together. Anyway, basically, interpretive dance. Yeah, Tina, you were there. We were trees. Although I think we ended up saying we were shrubs. Because I think she said, well, where's the branches? Oh, sorry. Oh, I couldn't take it seriously. It's like, okay, I do ballet, okay? This is beneath me. But really, it's not, actually. It's like, anyway. Only people that have studied performing arts at school know, like, you got to learn the history of dance, and it's not very exciting, okay? Just don't do it. Just sit in the sound room when no one's in there. It's nice and quiet. But just don't go to a a recording studio and participate in singing when you have ADHD and you can't stop making noise and moving. Don't do that. You'll be very annoying because the sound guys will go, can you just keep still? Oh, sorry. Can you not make that movement because the air can be heard? Oh, sorry. It's very sensitive, isn't it? It's very sensitive in those studios. It's like, how do you keep still? I'm like sitting on my hands on this big, like, fluffy box thing, and I'm like, I was annoying. Anyway. Yeah, luckily I didn't do much of that, so, because I was just drama. Drama. Oh my gosh, drama class is funny. This is not what this is about. This isn't about performing arts and drama, but drama was fun. Oh shit. Okay. The life I've had, I tell you. I can't say it's bad. Look at me, rose-colored glass. It's great. But I've been played. And so is someone else. I've been triangulated. You look it up. It's a bad communication technique. And triangulation is never good. It's when they try to mess with another party, like you and another party. And I believe it's me and another party. And it's like, oh, but they come across as the savior or the fixer, but really trying to fuck it up. You know, like they're trying to fuck it up. So it hurts as an autistic to be played and lied to, and then to hear words and words and words of manipulation. It's like, wow, you're good. Like, you're real good. Like, I read the textbooks because I'm autistic. I have to read Alan Pierce body language. If it's not in the body language book, it's like, well, that's not in Alan Pierce. I don't know. I do not know. But I lectured on Alan Pierce. And do you know what? In my own non-profit organisation for women with disabilities. And you know what they said? They were like, what the fuck? How do you know all this? I'm like, I don't know. But I just read the Alan Pierce book once a year, every year, for the last 20 years. Because I'm autistic. What? They didn't even know what it was. It wasn't trendy then. It wasn't a thing then. It wasn't talked about publicly. I was all alone. And I was like, yep, Alan Pierce is a wonderful dude. So if you don't know body language and you feel like you just don't have that thing, study it.
This is your
I've done it.
Dyan, take melatonin.
Shut up. I did it before the video so I could do the video. I am doing my protocols very correctly. Thank you very much for asking. Anyway, I've been played. And she did a good job. And she ruined a relationship that I hope can be repaired. And I do believe it can, because I believe that Jesus always says the truth always comes out. And it has. And I feel so relieved, because now I know the game that was played is clear as bell now. And that absolute, like, scratching my head thing I've been doing since a meeting I had. It's like, I've been scratching my head for, like, gosh, about, a couple of weeks now, is it? I think it's a couple of weeks now. Ow. Ow, it's a bit raw. Yeah, no, I'm fine now. Because it all makes sense. It's sad. It's sad. So, you know what, guys? I know I'm not the only one to be sabotaged, or because they're jealous, or, you know, envious maybe of, like, your position. And you know what? I want to say something, right? Yeah, I want to say something. It is not romantic to be in a situation where your loved one has to be by you all the time, because you could die any fucking day. Okay? It's not trendy. It's fucking shit for both parties. It is shit for someone to be your carer who's your partner in middle age, not elderly. It's not the norm. I am rare. And that includes even people that might have cystic fibrosis. They might have cancers that are terminal at different age groups. It is not what we asked for, but it's what we got. Like the Bible says, Jesus does not promise you, God does not promise you a disease-free life. And some of us just get given what we get given. I am missing chromosomes, and there's nothing we can do about it until Murdoch University, I'm under their study, find a patch clamp. I don't think it's going to happen in my generation, but if you're younger than me and you've got 22Q, and oh my goodness, I've got to get your channel name, sweetie. Oh my gosh, there is a 22Q that started a channel. She's on my list. Check her out. Subscribe. Because I'm telling you, I am cheering this girl on with every fiber of my being. But I just want to say this. Taking advantage of women with disability when you're a woman yourself is fucked up. And Judgment Day will come. And people might say that's karma. We're all different with that. I say it's God. Your Judgment Day is going to be brutal, because that's gross. My mental age is 18. 51 years on this earth, though. I've read a lot of books. Self-development books. I've done welfare, Cert 3, Cert 4. I've done my diploma in the fucking workplace, including adding in some paralegal, adding in some financial counselling, including helping people with their tax returns. I have opened my own non-profit incorporated for women. I've done 3 years in psychology with commendations. I've studied the human intensely. I love the human intensely. Hashtag save the humans. The glasses are itching me. They've got sprinkles, okay? I'm a little bit of a sprinkle person. Sprinkle a little bit of kindness. Where's my hobby farm? I don't belong here. Anyway, I'm stuck here. because of this illness, because the hospital's 10 minutes away. But anyway, gosh, these sprinkles are really itchy. Or is it cat fur? I'm allergic to cats. I've got 2 ragdolls. And I'm allergic to cats. Anyway. So I felt something was missing and it got filled in today. The jigsaw puzzle is complete. And I'm like, well, I'm pissed off. I'm fucking angry. But I feel more relief because it's like, there is no problem. That person was the problem. Creating problems that weren't there. Trying to create a big problem. You know how like they find a fracture and they just go, I've got to hyper focus on that and just go with the big axe and they make a massive hole in something that's just a little tiny little scratch. Fuck off. Get out of my fucking life. How dare you take advantage of a vulnerable person? Like, it's disgusting. There's no earnestness in that. And I trust the person that told me they actually care. With my life, actually. I trust all of my people with my life. I've had intense conversations and I trust them with my life. But with this person, I'm telling you, I'd be in a home if they had their way. Oh, but it's just a suggestion. Oh, fuck off. Anyway, it's gross. I'm sorry. But, like, you have to watch your back if you're autistic or you have 22q. And we have, well, everyone 22q is different. I have IDD. Okay. I will have blind spots for the rest of my life that I cannot fill. My life is full of trauma from other women taking advantage of me, manipulating me, and then lying to my face because they think I can get away with this because you know what? You're a retard. And I'm just going to do it right to your face. You know what the funny thing is about retards, lady? We see it the most. We pick up on the truth without a word being said. We pick up the truthers. And that's why I've always stuck it out with the people that I trust. Because you never made me feel safe once. I felt like, guys, I had a parole officer. I haven't committed a crime. I'm on the NDIS. Like, anyway, choice and control. I am very proud of myself because I did not turn on people that I felt like I was being made to feel like. I'm very proud of myself for not being manipulated, for keeping a level head and going, hang on, I will judge every person for how they behave. You cannot take on someone else's perceptions and go, well, because you think that, I'm going to think that. Think for yourself. Never go on others' judgments because I'm telling you, you just don't know. And you could be neurotypical listening to this. You don't know. People manipulate. You don't know. It's hindsight's 2020, right? And at the end of the day, it can happen to anyone. But I'm just pointing this out to us vulnerables because I think that that's, if I can help, that makes me happy. And I know that the NGO system, because my past in this system, I've had mixed bag. I've had majority wonderful, tiny bit crap, right? And so I know what it's like. And now I've just had another one just go. And it's like, well, I think this one takes the cake too. I think this is the worst I've had yet. I mean, the one before, well, like I said, I didn't really want to let her go. I mean, she had some quirks I didn't like, I must admit, but I didn't want to let her go. She was just more of a psychosocial only and didn't do medical, like heavy medical. But basically, yeah, it's like, wow. It all just makes sense. I feel so much better because it's like, okay, there isn't anything. This person has like made a, what do they say? A mountain out of a molehill. Is that right? They've made something that's like a small crack into like a massive big, like the widest river. I don't know. You know what I said today to Sir? Oh my God. He said there's been an earthquake in Queensland. I'm sorry, Queensland, I'm sorry. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's too soon. I'm a comedian. I'm sorry. I'm going to hell. I said, but I'm not shitting you. I'm not shitting you. This is what I said. I said, that's groundbreaking. I've never heard of one in Queensland. It's groundbreaking. He's listening a bit hard and quiet. I'm going, oh, that's not good. I know what it means when he's quiet. Shit, what did I say that was stupid? I've been with him for 34 years. What did I say that was stupid? I just said something stupid, didn't I? I was like, what did I say? I was like, oh. He said, that's pretty good, honey. That's really good. That's really good. It's really good. That's sign for, I mean, that might be obvious to you. I don't know. I'm autistic. I don't know anything. You just heard what I just said about an earthquake. Okay? Innocently. Over and over. Not understanding the silence. Going, but it's groundbreaking, right? Like, it doesn't happen in Queensland. There's just nothing. There's nothing. And I'm like, why is he not answering me, you bastard? I'm like, just put down your book for a second. You just told me there was an earthquake in Queensland, Australia. I don't want to know deets. And I'm telling you, that's groundbreaking. What happened? Why? This doesn't normally happen. He's like, that's very good, honey. So that's code for, yeah, no, what a stupid thing to say, but funny. Apologies, Queensland. Please, God, please don't make more of it because they'll blame me. I'll be on the news. There was a YouTuber and she said all this nasty stuff and people died. That's my OCD. God. Everything's in threes. My OCD, I have a thing with everything's in threes. I get very frustrated when Sir buys things. It's like, why is there not three of it? He's like, what? That's the rule. I don't know if you've seen one of my YouTubers. She's on my list. But she said that, you know, like there's autism rules and then there's, you know, like compared to just normal people who have normal ways of operating. Well, we have weird rules that don't make sense to anyone. At least you neurotypicals, I'll give you that. Neurotypical disorder people, normal people, have normal rules. But we have rules like that. Like I'll say, you got Glen 20. Great. Because I'm neutropenic. I'm like, yeah, but I need 3. That's, even if it's 2, I'm like, no, like I need 3. What are you doing? Like the world's going to fall off its axis. Stop. Like, are you trying to torture me on purpose? I know we've been married a long time, but seriously, are you trying to get under my skin? Yeah, you are. You are, motherfucker, you are. There's a lot of banter here. Now that we're just a couple again, it's funny. Even people that see us fight, they're like, you're right. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is as much as we fucking fight. Bit different when the kids are at home though. It's not their fault, but just the stress. It's actually my fault. Actually, it's the government's fault. It took them 48 fucking years to work out I had 22q11.2 deletion syndrome. And it was currently trying to kill me. It's like, well, it's just a bit fucking late now, isn't it? And my geneticist goes, you should be in Sydney or Melbourne. It's like, well, I'm not. Are you kidding me? Where's the specialist in WA? Well, there isn't one. What? I go to specialists, right? I'm under 20 plus something specialists because it affects every part of the body. And they're like, oh, yeah, here's your pressure care stockings, but I don't know anything about, they'll do the vascular checks and all that. But I don't know anything about this 22q. I'm like, fuck me dead. Well, I'm going to die then, aren't I? So it's like, he'll be fine. I've got you. He's got 2 crates this big of 22q information, the latest research. Don't mess with 2 people that have been to university, okay? One's on a science degree. Me. I love science. The doctor, whatever, on my channel thing, check her out. She's done some interesting science stuff. She's Big Bang lady, She's got, doesn't she have, literally a physics high, degree? And she's got a YouTube podcast channel. It's brilliant. It's not a podcast channel, I don't think, but it's long videos about really good stuff. So if you've got time this winter, or if you're Americans, when you get to your winter, on my list, it's good. The science is amazing. Any science you like there's a good variety, so you're covered. If you like science, anyway, I like to know shit. It's like I need to know shit because I'm dumb. That's where there's dyslexia. Don't let it fool ya. You might be intelligent. But I'm just saying, as soon as you learn to learn, I'm like, if I don't know something, it's like, well, I'm stupid because I keep thinking that way because that's how I used to think. I need to learn more about that. And some people have said to me at uni, my lecturers have said, you know what? And I'm like, what? You don't have to know everything. Okay. I'm thinking, why wouldn't you want to know everything? I mean, I know I'm never going to know everything. I don't have enough lifetime. And particularly now, 22q wants to take 25, 30 years off my life. I'm really pissed off about that. But I'm like, I know. But at the same time, I'm going to try. I'll die trying. Okay, I'm going to stop talking like that because that's not going to happen. Right? I'm not dying at all. It's all good. In the hood. Because basically, the lucky thing is, it doesn't matter how many times someone screws me over as a vulnerable person, it doesn't affect me anymore. And I don't know if that's desensitization because it's happened to me so much in my life. I've been taken advantage of. Or whether it's my autism and I'm my own best friend. And I just never really have bothered with women because I don't like gossip. Autistic women are different. They're the only ones I get along with. And then there's those neurotypicals that are just special people. And they have patience for me. And they make accommodations for me happily. And I appreciate that. I tell you what, I don't trust women. I don't. But I do have a good vetting system, and it works quickly for me because I don't beat around the bush. Everybody knows where they stand with me, and you can ask anyone in my life, and they'll probably go, oh yeah, she's a bit dramatic. But really what it is you know where I stand, and I know where you stand with me, and that's how it has to be. And if I have to make it happen, I'll make it happen, and I'll find out the truth, and I found out the truth, and I know who the mole is, and they're gone. End of story. And every time I find a mole, they are going to be gone, and it's going to be quicker and quicker and quicker Because years ago, do you know what? I used to have a mole around for a lot longer and a lot more harm got done. I don't allow that to happen anymore. But the sad thing is, and it's not my hang up, it's what's been done to me. Shame on society for bullying people who are vulnerable with ADD and autism and 22q. Shame on the society and other females that have done it so much to us that they have created that. It is not shame on me. I am responding normal to a negative stimuli. They are the problem. People, whether you're vulnerable or not, should treat you with respect. Live and let live. Handle your fucking jealousy. Handle yourself. You know, they say in the SAS, the first thing to survival is this. And I tell you right now, since I've been battling this 22q that's trying to get me, it's this. You have to be sharp. Forget the physical comes. Trust me, I've been in a car accident. Adrenaline can do amazing things. Amazing things. I have nearly been kidnapped. I have had adrenaline to the point that I have survived. I have felt the surge like I was Superwoman. It's incredible. So I promise you, you don't need to worry about the physical. You need to worry about this. This is what people try and take. Now for me, Jesus, Mother Mary, I don't care who steps in, they save me. I speak to them first. I got sir, but I'm just saying, whatever it is for you. Yes, I got upset, but more upset, you know what? Upset that people like myself, 2025, are still being taken advantage of by scum that think that they can absolutely manipulate people against you. People just sort of like look at it different. Lie to your face. Like it's disgusting. It's like, no. And I'm not talking about the white lies and the lies that are like to protect your feelings and all that. Not those, guys. I see those. I've studied this. I know the difference. This person is just full of shit. And it hurts. Because do you want to know something here, taxpayer? I paid $200 an hour for this abuse. $200 fucking dollars an hour for abuse. I want the fucking system changed. And I want people accountable when they hurt us. I don't care if it's mild, moderate, severe. I am so lucky my provider is good. I am so lucky. For fuck's sake. You cannot trust anyone but family right now. I'm sorry. You can put the tinfoil hat on me. I don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. I don't trust anyone. And from now on, anyone that does anything, that's my guardianship that I have to have the 22q, and I know it. The neuropsych knows it. It's essential for my safety. I'm telling you right now, I don't trust anyone but that man of 34 years. Fuck you all. And my provider here I trust. The rest, there's no door fucking open. Fuck it. There's times where it's not just about protecting, I don't know, your car, your home, but yourself, your mind, your sanity. The games that are happening around you, you can control. By controlling the company you keep, it's in the Bible. The world's changed. People don't care. Family do care. And I'm not saying that there isn't people that are non-family. And I'm not saying that all NDIS people are bad. Not at all. Majority are damn good. Majority have a heart. But I'm sorry, but this kind of game, they exist. They exist. And I'm so free right now. I'm so grateful that the puzzle piece just went in and I'm like, boom, right, that's the missing thing. I knew there was something missing. As an autistic, that's just how our brains think. And it was like, I knew something was missing. And that's it. Now it makes sense. And all's going to be okay now. It's going to be okay. Such a relief. But I can't believe how much stronger I'm getting. So you know what, people that try and bring people like me down to look like the good guy or powerful or power trip, I'm getting stronger as an autistic. I'm understanding it more. I feel stronger to protect myself even when I'm not understanding things. I now know that when I get the feeling to say something, you don't need to know what it is. You just need to say to a safe person, as a vulnerable person, to say something's not right. And I trust you. Please help me work this out. Something's not right. Always do that. There's a spiritual war out there, guys. Spiritual warfare is a thing, and it's happening. I'm sorry. I know that a lot of you are thinking, no. Think back to the last person that tried to fuck you over and what you've done to avoid being in that position again. Think about that. Even normal people, think about it. You all know it. It's spiritual warfare at the moment, and it wasn't like that before. I mean, there's always been a small amount of it, sure, but not like this. And the way to survive is here. That's just my advice. Stay mentally strong, okay? Because that's your best defense if you are a vulnerable person. You can learn these concepts and protect yourself. You can talk to your guardians and do social stories. Do whatever it takes. And just know, if you're younger than me, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I know it hurts. I know what you're going through. And I validate all of that pain. And I know that no one notices what you're going through because they don't have autism or they don't have 22q. They don't get it. And we don't say it because we don't want to upset others, right? I think 22q has a real part where we don't want to hurt other people. We always want to #save the humans, and all of autistics are the same because we know the most, because we've been bullied the most, we've been harassed the most. And I'm telling you, I was bullied through different times at schooling, a lot in primary school, majority. But I tell you what, as an adult, as a woman, I have been bullied more as a woman than I ever was as a child. So don't look at me and go, oh, everything's easy for her. She's got everything. Don't believe the shit on the internet of the girls smiling and TikTok dancing, and it's just garbage. They are all just in a sick world, please step out of that. Because if you do long enough, your brain will rebalance and you'll look at it differently after that. But I'm just saying, just don't believe everything you see and hear online, because it's just rubbish. Always talk to people you love and trust about anything, that even if it's just a feeling of something doesn't feel right, can we talk? Talk to that person, something will come through. Stay safe. Because when you're vulnerable, and now that in society, we've given us so much freedom, that's great. And it is. I'm glad I'm not put in a home, people like myself anymore. Absolutely. But guess what? It doesn't mean that you leave us to people that can do this to us. We need to be protected to a certain degree, but at the same time have our independence. It's called interdependence. You don't have to be codependent. There's interdependence. Look it up. It's fascinating to learn about. That's what you should aim for in all your relationships. Anyway, I'm going. But I just wanted to share. It's going to be okay for me. It's going to be okay. It's just sad that I feel bullied once again as an adult. It's just sad to have it again. And I want you to learn from mine that, see, I'm okay. I'm okay. And you will be too. I promise. There's always going to be another bully too, ahead of me and ahead of you. And we're all going to be okay. And I just want you to know that. And that's why I'm like, put your rose-colored glasses on sometimes. Just sometimes. Okay? You don't need to see that negative shit. Okay? That's their circus. Leave that person to deal with their own shit. Because that's projection. That person's got problems that they're not facing, and when they power trip you, they are inferior. They have self issues, not you. And I know this because I know when I look at myself, I know I'm a good friend, a good partner, a good, person to anyone that's been in my life. They all know I'm a good person. There's nothing bad they have to say about me. End of story. They don't. So you know who you are. Don't let anyone make you feel different, because projection is another thing. If you don't understand projection, you can look that up as well. But you're welcome. A bit of psychology there. I can't help it. It's my way of executive functioning or processing. I didn't even know. After all that study, I still struggle with the basics. Anyway, thanks for listening, and it's going to be okay. And I'm happy. That feels good. It feels good to be happy. So, from a happy person, take some happiness. I've thrown it your way, so I hope it's spread into you and your life. Have a good day, afternoon, evening, or good night. It is the Truman Show. You go out there, there's cameras everywhere. Is the sky real? I don't know. Yeah, I love that movie. Truman Show's kind of like the, do you want the red pill or the blue pill? Just take the red pill. Okay? Life is just meant to be simple. That's the best stuff. Like I told you, that's the life. That's the bit you want when you know you're facing something. That's the end. You're going to miss those simple things. That first sip of coffee in the morning, that feeling, that's it. That's all. Doesn't matter where you're sitting when you're having it. That's the bit. It's that feeling. It's lots of little tiny things. I love you all. Bye.